I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So I'm gonna speak about three things. The first thing I'm gonna speak on is LT Overton returning to Bama. Then you know I'm gonna speak on next, right? The bozos, the coaches, especially one in particular, Nick Sheridan, big biscuit head, peanut head, Nick Sheridan, heavy, who is never held accountable. And of course, Kane Wommack, even though I feel like Kane Wommack did a way better job than Nick Sheridan, heavy. So we can maybe debate whether or not he should stay or whether or not he should go. It's up in the air. It's very questionable, right? You can say, oh, he got his defense up. His defense looked good versus Michigan. If that was a prove-it game, who should stay or who should go, huh? Yeah, so Kane Wommack may have saved his job, but that motherfucker Nick Sheridan, guess what? It's time for him to go out the door. But first up, I'm gonna speak on something more important, right? Something more beneficial to Bama at this point in time. And that's LT Overton is returning back for his senior year, I believe. Yeah, his senior year for the 2025 season. Heavy. Shout out, much respect to LT Overton. I'm gonna get into the article in a minute, but clap it up for LT Overton, huh? Let's get it. Shout out him, man. Shout out him. I guarantee he wants to make a statement. Heavy, dog. He's not coming back to play around. He got a chip on his shoulder. He feel like he left something on the table, dog. Guaranteed. Point blank, period. Guaranteed. He knows, a big part of him knows the coaching staff failed them. Yeah, the coaching staff failed the players, and I stand on that 10 toes down. The fact that he still returning, putting his career on the line, dog, risking injury for Bama, the squad. If this motherfucker KALEN DEBOER don't make the right hires and make the right fires, get his punk ass out the building, Greg Byrne, because enough is enough. He has one more year. His second year coming up. This is Bama, dog. He disrespected the Bama standard. He should have one more year to prove it. Year two, he's on the hot seat, dog. His ass should be burning heavy. Period. Them coaches too comfortable around there. But LT Overton, with all the circumstances, bullshit coaching, he said, no, I'm coming back, bro. I got more to prove. I want more. I want to set the standard. And I guarantee you, only thing on his mind is a natty next year, revenge tour. Oh, yeah, dog. Hey, big dog, LT Overton. I wish you the best. You hear me, homie? Just the revenge tour. The revenge tour. And the fact you are going to be a senior, it's time for you to get them players ready now. It's time for you to command the troops, huddle the troops up now. You hear me, dog? No waiting, period. No procrastinating. You need to be getting them boys ready now. Heavy. It was obvious, it was evident, it was no chemistry on that team. Period, no cap. Care what nobody talking about. No chemistry, no trust, etc. No real relationships built. Now you had your little outside individual relationships, right, dog? But as far as the team as a whole, being close, being on the same accord, playing as a unit, that didn't even fucking happen, dog. Maybe once or twice, maybe 3 times this season. Heavy, not even all the blowout games. Period. Did they play their best ball, dog? Point blank, no cap. I stand on that 10 toes down. So LT Overton, respect, love the fact you coming back. An anchor on the defense, period. Another big body on the defense. Much appreciated, dog, because you could have rolled out. You could have rolled out, but I understand you want more. You want to prove more, and I can't do nothing but respect it and salute it. You hear me? But at the end of the day, if you're going to come back and waste time and let these boys bring the same demeanor on the field, be in the same situation, and you a senior, it's time for you to take over. Get the veterans and their so-called rookies ready. Heavy, young boys ready, have them locked in. It starts with you and everybody else, all the other leaders, Overton. So not just on the field, dog, off the field. You got to call meetings. You got to bring them boys together. Y'all got to build a brotherhood, a bond, a sense of unity like never before. Everybody disrespecting you. Everybody changing up on you, dog. Fans switched up on you mid-season. Huh? Fans that talking about they lifelong Bama fans. Kill that noise, cat. I'm a bigger fan than them. I became a fan in 2010. You hear me? The year they lost to Auburn and Cam Newton. That's when I picked a side and I rolled with Bama. And I rolled with them ever since, win, lose, or draw. You hear me? Heavy, bruh. Period. Point blank. And I can tell this was not the standard at all, not even close. From the coaching staff to some of the players that was on the field to the technique, period, dog, to the aggressiveness. You hear me, dog? The fight, etc. This was not the Bama standard. Heavy. Period. No cap, bro. Everybody disrespect you, turn their back on you. Social media clowning you right now. Clowning you right now, dog. Period. Remember that. Y'all better remember the feeling, dog. Come back next year ready to bang, homie. Drop your nuts on everybody. Heavy, bruh. Period, homie. No cap, bruh. So glad Overton is returning. Let's get into this article, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. Period. Big news, great news, massive news for Alabama. A true veteran, a true leader, and a great player at that. Bad coaching, misutilized. You understand me, dog? You get my drift? Point blank, period. Wommack needs to change his scheme, period. Fuck a 4-2-5. You have the personnel for a 4-3, Wommack. Heavy, homie. You hear me? Heavy. No debating. Hands down, man down. If he wants to stay, he needs to change his scheme, bro. Let's get into it, man. Ridiculous. Alabama football's LT Overton reveals plan for 2025 season. Alabama football will have its top pass rusher back for the 2025 season. LT Overton announced Wednesday via Instagram that he will stay for his senior season. Much respect. The journey towards success that has been paved at Alabama by the guys before me is not over. Overton wrote in an Instagram post, "I'm excited to take on challenges, and I am always looking to provide leadership. I am also committed to working hard to achieve the goals that I share with my teammates. As the late Kobe Bryant would say, job's not finished." Let's get it, bro. Let's get it, LT. He know what it is. He one of them ones, bro. You hear me? In fact, this is just the beginning. 2025 will be a time for action. I like it. This is my official announcement. I'm returning for my senior year. Roll Tide, roll. Let's get it, LT. My dog, homie. My dog right there, man. He get it, bruh. He get it. The question is, does KALEN DEBOER punk ass get it now, bruh? Heavy, bruh. That sound like he mean business, dog. That sound like he mean straight business out the gate. No plan. You hear me? Straight business, bruh. For real. Overton led Alabama pass rushers with 38 pressures in 2024 per Pro Football Focus. No other Crimson Tide player had more than 19. Overton tallied 42 tackles, 1 pass breakup, 2 sacks, and 1 forced fumble in 2024 while splitting time with John Marion Latham at the bandit spot. Latham could come back too. He could also return. Let's not forget that. You hear me? What is essentially a defensive end/edge rusher. Overton transferred to Alabama ahead of 2024 after 2 seasons at Texas A&M. Overton is eligible for the NFL draft, but this decision to stay at Alabama delays his NFL future for now. Overton staying means Alabama is in a good spot at Bandit for 2025. The Crimson Tide also added Florida transfer Kelby Collins at that spot. Latham has remaining eligibility if he wants to use it. He could also declare for the NFL draft instead. Alabama also is set to have Keon Keeley back as another intriguing option at that position. The deadline for underclassmen to enter the NFL draft is January 15th. And let's get to it, bro. Great news. What more could you ask for? Overton, a leader, a player that is respected. And you saw the stats, you saw the numbers. Overall, great player. No cap, hands down, man down, period. So I'm super excited that he is returning. Now to the next topic, the next subject at hand. Nick Sheridan, fire him now, DeBoer. No more questions, no more debating, no more nothing. I don't want to hear nothing, no more about it, bro. Nick Sheridan should be fired today. He should have been fired yesterday, period. He can't coach well. He's predictable. He's a horrible offensive coordinator. He's not going to get any better. He doesn't care. Big pie face head walks around feeling arrogant, like he's untouchable, like he can't be fucked with, even if he's failing, not producing. Alabama has too much talent, had too much talent on the roster to end the season like this the way it went down. Not making the playoffs, losing to Michigan, et cetera, et cetera. Michigan looks good for the future as well. But this season was a failure, dog. A failure, DeBoer. And it was because of coaching, because of you and your fucking staff. Heavy. Heavy. Most importantly, Nick Sheridan and Wommack. But I give majority of the blame to Nick Sheridan because the defense, they played well versus Michigan. They played well down the stretch to the end of the season. Heavy. The offense was piss poor. Crap, dog. So majority of the blame goes on Nick Sheridan. Fire him now. It's debatable whether or not Wommack should go. Heavy, bro. Period. At the end of the season, trust me, bro, I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan. This is a Vikings channel and Bama channel. I've been a Viking fan way longer than I've been a Bama fan. You hear me? No cap, period. Period, bro. You see the difference between coaches, great coaches, a great coaching staff who are competent, who care about their players, want to see their players win, put their players in the best position to win, huh? You hear me, dog? Hands down, man down, bro. It makes a difference. The Vikings went years, great roster, piss poor coaching, bum ass head coach, heavy, you hear me? Offensive coordinator, trash, crap. No great leaders of men, horrible leadership, bro, period. Great roster, coaching, piss poor. You can see the trajectory Bama is going if KALEN DEBOER doesn't change some things quickly and swiftly. If Nick Sheridan is his offensive coordinator next year, it's going to be the same results, maybe worse. The schedule is harder. Hey, Greg Byrne, AD, athletic director, Greg Byrne, where you antennas at? I thought you was making some changes to the schedule, my boy. You hear me? What happened, dog? You capping, yapping? Shit, you ain't strapping and scrapping, dog. You ain't scratching. Heavy. Tired of this piss poor shit, dog. Inexcusable. Failed season, huh? All that talent on the field, bro. So I know the feeling of finally getting in and obtaining great coaches and a great staff. Your staff isn't great, DeBoer. Your trenches coaches are horrible, piss poor, both sides. Freddie Roach, it's probably time for him to go. He teaches no technique by the looks of it. His players don't have great technique. His players aren't always powerful off the ball. All that fucking talent in the room. Heavy. The players carry this team. They made the coaches look good when they played well. They weren't put in the best position to win. Heavy, dog. Hands down, man down. Every game. When Bama looked good, dominant, that was because of the players. Carried the coach's ass, bruh. Heavy. No way around the air. Cut the crap, man. So it's time for new position coaches, DeBoer. Definitely new offensive coordinator. Now I can give Wommack some slack. He may deserve another year, but he needs to come out that scheme. He does not have the personnel for that scheme. And if he wants to stay in that scheme, guess what? He needs to bring in some more big boys up front. Point blank, period, dog. Heavy. Need more bigger bodies. You got speed, cool. Athletes, cool. But in order to play the defense he wants to play, dog, and be successful, guess what? He need more meats up front, more big boys up there yonder. No cap. So Wommack, I say he earned the right for a second chance. Would I be mad if he's fired? Hell no, dog. Do I think there's somebody better out there? Oh, yeah. But I get it, I understand it. He's going into the second year, more chemistry with his players, more of a bond. It takes time, and I give you that. But with the talent they inherited, it was a failed season, and that's a conundrum. Unacceptable, bruh, by everybody. Huh? Period. The players deserve more. The players deserve more. They deserve more of a chance to be great. Point blank, period, no cap, bro. I stand on that 10 toes down. So DeBoer, your job on the line. You on that hot seat, bro. What you gonna do? Be a man, drop your nuts. Get tough, get real, get mean. Get aggressive, DeBoer. Get angry. Heavy. Get a chip on your shoulder, bro. On your fucking shoulder. That's my take, my opinion on it. Fire them comments up. Let me know how you feel about the video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell. Hit that bell, huh? Support the grind, support the channel. Heavy, bruh. Roll Tide full of pride, win, lose, or draw. Yeah.